It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose, good things happen downfield.
They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on second down.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Here's Jackson to throw. And that is incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the man who proclaims to be from a whole pack of Badgers. Came into the league back in 2012, Russell Wilson.
And similar to his nickname, Russell Wilson has a dangerous mix of skills, the ability to throw from the pocket and extend plays and throw on the run. Not to mention an absolute winner. Usually has his team in the playoffs competing for Super Bowl opportunities. As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. Now it's Wilson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Wilson.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he will have a Steelers first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Again, Wilson. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Complete to Austin here over the middle. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 26. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Play action. It's Wilson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Dafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack.
Fourth down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. Back deep is Steven Sims.
And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore set to take over here for their second possession of the game. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmaker.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10.
Off the option, here's Henry.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. 2nd and 10.
At the 36-yard line.
Jackson from the shotgun. He finds Bateman over the middle. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Here's 3rd and 6.
Jackson now. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
4th down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority.
So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
They'll start on the ground with Harris. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. To throw is Wilson.
That's going to be caught by Pickens.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 14 yards that time for number 14.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Harris running straight ahead.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Now you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Wilson. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the give, it's Warren. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
10 more there and another 1st down.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. Now a 2nd and 6. As they've got it as we resume action.
Now it's Wilson.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
On the give, this is Harris.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Here's Wilson to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he'll get nothing out of that one.
No gain on the play. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal.
Throwing is Wilson.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy.
Boswell's kick is good.
And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Ravens ready to take over. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. 23 yards on the play.
A promising sign there from an offense that hasn't done a whole lot to this point. Nice job to locate the open receiver. And it's good yardage and a 1st down to open the drive.
Now Jackson.
Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
And the Steelers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
When you're in man coverage, you have help over the top, you become a much more confident defender. Trail the receiver and know that someone over the top can make a play, and that's exactly what happened here. The free safety coming up with the interception. That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
They'll try the right side with Harris.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Now Wilson.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll bring a tight end in motion right. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. A 1st down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
Play action. It's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Ravens are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up second down.
At the 45-yard line.
Running from the gun with Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Throwing is Jackson.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But, Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Wilson.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Jalen Warren, 28 yards. And the Steelers add 6 to their lead.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Now it's Jackson. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Well, after incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man.
There are times to run that fake, and there are times to not run it, and this, without question, would fall in the latter category.
Well, I don't know about without question, partner. I think we should look at the analytics on this one because, oh, yeah, the analytics say, yeah, without question. You should have gone ahead and punted the football because now not only did...
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes the sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. From the shotgun, Wilson.
Pickens on the slant.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Here's Wilson. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Boswell's kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is
Personal
about.
foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
Well, they got the ball already. They're not going to risk the yardage and running another 4th down. They decline it.
And what was that they taught you in law school, that possession is 9/10 of the law?
I didn't go to law school.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did. Well, I'm going to give that to you anyway. Possession is 9/10 of the law, and it's 9/10 of this game, too. Having the football counts.
You're so litigious. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Boswell for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far. But there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Now Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I have a few questions about that throw, because to me there just wasn't a lot there. I thought he tried to do a little bit too much, almost tried to will a receiver open when there was no chance he was going to be. Nice job by the linebacker being all over that one and not.
Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Brought down on the play by Trenton Simpson.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
Now it's Wilson. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And that drop will cause a little bit of angst for the play caller, because you know they've worked all week game planning and flexing the tight end out and making him a matchup issue for the defense. They had what they wanted, and he drops the ball.
Man, just couldn't hang on to the slam.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And they will not be able to add on to their 20-point lead.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6.
That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
Just 4 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
2nd and 6 at the Steelers' 49-yard line.
They'll try the right side with Henry. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll come on to kick this one away. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
A handoff for Warren.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here's Wilson. On the move to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. From midfield now, here's Wilson. He's going to launch it for Washington. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Darnell Washington.
50 yards as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Ravens offense and Derrick Henry set to take over once more. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
They go play action now. Jackson, he'll buy some. And oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. They go play action with Wilson. And this is caught by Williams. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A familiar refrain. A turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Ravens offense back out there.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Now it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 12.
To throw is Jackson. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
That was a chance for the breakthrough. He's got a man running free, and you've got to be able to put that on him. But instead, led him too far, incomplete.
And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line.
The Steelers ready for their next possession. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Wilson.
That's complete to his tight end flyer move.
But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Baltimore. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Here's Jackson to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Jackson will throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here's Jackson.
Now there's a quick throw caught by Andrews.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Jackson.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Tylan Wallace,
55 yards.
And the Ravens are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
That's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
They'll start the drive with Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight-ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them. trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. From the gun, Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Jackson.
That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
Throwing is Jackson. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
That's another. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Aguilar in motion left. From midfield now, here's Jackson. And my goodness, another interception.
And the Steelers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get them next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You've got to go compete for the ball so that you don't get another one picked off.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Delay of game, offense.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Harris going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
51 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
Now they fake the jet sweep there and a run instead with Harris.
And they'll get this across midfield, but not nearly close to a 1st down as he stopped at the 48. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now Jackson.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Well, we knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
Well, when you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. And now here is another interception.
Picked off by Patrick Queen.
And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
They hand this off to Harris.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Now it's Jackson.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Again, Jackson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 31-yard line. Jackson now. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw again. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
Say they know me though, cause I be putting in work, commit
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Houston Texans. And it's coming up next on Madden Football.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, all set for a good one here. About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Houston. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent, accurate, athletic. And he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know. When he's under center, we have a shot. First-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate, bona fide franchise quarterback to a superstar in the NFL.
Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And that will lead to a second down. From the gun, it's Herbert. Finding the tight end, here's Will Dissly. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing again, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
He does a fantastic job, Mike, of not only locating the ball in the air, but then attacking it hands on hands. That's exactly something they work on every week in practice. Great job translating those drills into a live game.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
He's got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. This is hard. He got the connection to Collins. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a 1st down as well. Throwing is Stroud. They go right back to Collins. He's got it again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's caught. It's the tight end, Cade Stover. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10. Mechie, the man in motion. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Man acquired by trade in the offseason. It's Joe Mixon.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed it.
It is brought in the end zone. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here's Ladd McConkey to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to get going with their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Herbert. Brought in by the tight end, Hayden Hurst with the catch. And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. On first down, Herbert. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, L.A. Now Herbert again. First down throw there is incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Johnston motioning over. Quickly to the outside and complete.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal. Johnston motioning over. And he'll take it on in. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to take over for their second possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive. 1st and 10. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but and it will be second down. To throw, it's Stroud. He's got the veteran. That's Robert Woods. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Back to throw, Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Stroud. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
4th down, and on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. This from 30 yards out. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Chargers offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
A gain of 15. First down, Chargers.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He connects with Disley. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Herbert to throw. There's his tight end, Disley. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. On play action, it's Herbert. He's got his tight end. That's Hurst. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Texans who... A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action now, Herbert. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be taken down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll send the tight end in motion right. Play action now. It's Herbert. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up. I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. 2nd and 7. Here's Stroud. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They will work the middle with Mixon. A short pickup to the 38th. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go play action with Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. So on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Chargers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Tight end motioning left. Herbert to throw on 2nd down. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. 14 on the pickup, and the Chargers have the 1st down. Herbert to the air again. This throw taken in by Hurst. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, now Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Herbert to the air again. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this 1st half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
Johnston motioning over. That's into the hands of Disley downfield. He has really thrown the ball well here in this 1st half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game. Now a play fake. Herbert. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be taken down. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Throwing again. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Henry Tuotua.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they forced a turnover, and now their offense is back in the field.
And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I, back from Houston in a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18. At the Chargers' 49-yard line.
On the quick, right?
On 2nd down, Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. He completes this one to Mechie. Jamie Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. This one from 54 yards out. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will stay a 3-point game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
On 1st down, Herbert. There's that man again. Another catch. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now Herbert again. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. He connects with Disley. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. To the back of the end zone, he's got it. Quentin Johnston, touchdown LA. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Texans offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 27-yard line.
One final throw before the break. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
With the score.
So apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Texans offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A gain of 4 brings up third and 4.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got a receiver. That's Woods. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Stroud. He's to the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Robert Woods. Touchdown, Houston.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. Great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
On the return is McConkey. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Herbert to throw on second down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his third and 10. There is his tight end, Disley. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. They'll bring up fourth down. The Chargers get set to kick it away. He's on for the second time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. Texans offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10. Here's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down. Now, Stroud. He'll go right and find his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's second and 8 at the 36-yard line.
Second down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Denzel Perryman in on the stop. From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Chargers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin with first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And this throw batted away and incomplete. So after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Herbert to the air again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Chargers.
On play action, now Herbert. That one complete to Johnston. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing again, Herbert. That's to the tight end, Hurst. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. From 6 yards out, it's first and goal. Johnston motioning over. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal. Now Herbert on the bootleg. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. Johnston motioning over. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Will Dissly. Touchdown, Chargers. Greg, they have such a knack. It's like they're on the same page. The quarterback almost feels like, well, when you were playing, you know where that guy's going to be in the end zone.
Yeah, we used to have a saying, Mike. We say we don't run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and especially against zone coverage. Down here in the red zone, the rule is if you're open, stay open. Don't run past an open zone to get covered. That's exactly what this tight end does here. Friendly target, ball on time, touchdown.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here's Pierce for the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. In motion now, it's Collins. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Houston Texans.
Now Mixon. And a good run there to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's over the middle and caught by Collins. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Mechie, the man in motion. On first down, it's Stroud. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
On play action, Stroud. Catch me. That's Woods. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10. They go from the 11. On the option, they give it to Mixon. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw, it's Stroud. Oh, man, Texans. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans have taken a 4-point advantage. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. There's that man again. Another catch. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. So we are through 3. You're watching the... Here's Herbert. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
That's interference. Defense.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. On play action, it's Herbert. That's to the right side and incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. He connects with Disley. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Now Herbert again. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's good for a Charger 1st down. Herbert to the air again. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That is caught to the goal line and in. Hayden Hurst. Touchdown, Los Angeles. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Chargers 27, Texans 24.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
They'll go play action with Stroud. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
That's good for Texans. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Off the play fake. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 45-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end, Schultz. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Stroud. He's got a receiver, that's Woods. And he will score. Robert Woods. Touchdown, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. There's his tight end, Disley.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Johnston motioning over. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Herbert. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Herbert to the air again. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. It's a gain of 19 in the air. 1st down, L.A. From the gun, it's Herbert. He connects with Palmer on that one. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. And with that last throw, the record comes into focus. He has gone over 500 passing yards in this game alone. Herbert looking to throw on 3rd and 2. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
They'll drop to throw. He airs this one out, looking for Mechie. Inside the 40. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 95 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. On the return is McConkey. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take it over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Here's 2nd down. Now Herbert. There's that man again. Another catch.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
All 3 timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes 1st and 10. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Herbert. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Good coverage there by a good corner, Derek Stingley. The sound deafening in the dome. It's 3rd down. To throw is Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their 2nd, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. And that's going to do it. With that last throw, he surpasses Norm Van Brocklin, most passing yards ever in a game. Van Brocklin at 554 over 70 years ago, 1951. Help from the O-line, help from the receivers, an incredible performance, an NFL record set here. Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. So it's a win here for the Texans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we say,